He comes from the College of Arts and Sciences, a native of China, and he's asking us today, is flu following you in leisure time activities? I certainly hope not, but I can't wait to find out the answer from Shiran Zhong. Ready, set, pitch.
Last time when you got the flu, instead of who it came from, have you ever thought about where it came from? During last year's flu season, over 6,000 influenza cases were reported in Niagara and Erie counties. We all know that the spread of influenza has been largely facilitated by human mobility. But when we talk about human mobility, most people only focus on where you live or where you work. In fact, we can easily get the flu during our leisure time activities, such as meeting a friend in a restaurant, going to the church, or listening to a talk right here in this room. Very few studies have been concerned about leisure time activities because it is super challenging to collect such information through traditional approaches. Our memories are tricky. If I ask you where did you go in the past week, you might not be able to remember it all. You might remember that you went to the Galleria Mall and spent a fortune there, but you might have forgotten that you went to Wegmans. So a much more advanced approach of data collection is much needed here to investigate the impact of leisure time activities. In the past few years, our Spatial Network Lab has developed a smartphone app to track people's GPS locations, which can help us to track their leisure time activities. At the same time, we also ask about their health status, if they got a flu or not. So this can help us to understand the association between their leisure time activities and the spread of influenza. In total, we recruited more than 2,000 participants from Niagara and Erie counties. And now we are using some techniques such as deep learning, a very powerful machine learning approach, to investigate the regularity of their leisure time activities. And what we found interesting is that some people tend to go to the gym every week, probably because they are more self-disciplined. Some people tend to go to the barbershop and the church approximately every 3 weeks, which implies that they are more likely to skip the church instead of skipping the barbershop. Those people, they are probably exposed to different level of health risk due to the different regularity in their leisure time activities. So knowing about when and where people go in their leisure time and how often they go can help us to better estimate their vulnerability to health risk, and also can help us to identify the high-risk areas. And now we are also collaborating with some on-campus institutions to develop some vaccination distribution strategies. And we believe that our research can help devise the intervention strategy that can effectively contain the spread of influenza, reduce the burden of healthcare, and most importantly, save lives. Thank you very much.